So, before we go into all the patch notes, we wanted just to catch on the most, maybe not the most important, but one of the bigger new systems, which is the pet ability system. And just quickly explaining what it is. I mean, you probably guys looked already at it in the Stronghold, I would assume. You can only legendary, you can train all your pets, but only the legendary pets can get legendary effects. Kind of makes sense. You can only train them once per day and it takes 12 hours. So always make sure that the training ends before 11 server time. And then every pet can only hold one ability, but you can retrain it if you want. I would not do it in the beginning, because if you have more pets, just get as many abilities as you can. And then you can retrain later to optimize. And you can only equip 3 pets per area at once. And you have 3 different areas. Farm is for you lazy people out there who don't do logging, because, I would skip it in the beginning because it's not really efficient in my opinion. Then the dock, you can decrease your crafting costs. You cannot decrease your crafting costs. You can only decrease the crafting time. Mistake on my end. But you can increase your great success chance. It's a little bit of a shame that you can't reduce the crafting cost, because that would be, in my opinion, much better. And then the pet range, this is the most important, because you can get damage increase from your pet range, and essentially an armor buff, etc., etc. So how do you train the pets? I will not talk about it. I show you quickly, but you probably already did it. Also like my lovely wife. I didn't do it, so I can just show it live. You go to your management system, your ability training, and easy peasy can choose your lovely Pokemon trainer. It's my Pokemon trainers, guys. That's how they will be called from now on. Make sure, this is one thing Abby didn't know. So as soon as you train one, then these options disappear and you get 3 new ones. You get essentially a reroll. So always choose the best one in the first when you see it. So the best ones are definitely Tar, Epic Legendary, because here you can get additional damage, 1%, and also a 1% increase on your stats. And the, let's say, lower version of Tar gives you only rare to legendary, but it doesn't cost gold. But yeah, therefore you have a lower chance of getting the highest roll on these abilities. And the third one, I didn't roll it yet, so I can't show you in English, but she is for Doc. And from Marie, you can get the crafting time reduction and the great success chance. And these are the 3 most important ones as of now.
And also, Kanosa, you just asked about the training. If you something with your gold, and second pet also get a new gold. Doesn't matter you choose gold or not, you will get the second gold one. And that is just randomly appears. There will be gold or not. It's not about depending on what you choose before.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, you want 3 times the golden Tar. I'm not sure if that is even possible, because, I mean, it's too new.
I don't think so.
But this would be the perfect. Like, if you get these 3 all, then you have the perfect roll for one day. So quickly going through the best rolls you can get.
Actually, this is the most important. So what should I choose?
So for the pet range, you want the legendary strength, dex, intelligence plus 1%, because this also roughly translates to 1% damage. I think a little bit less. Then the additional damage 1%. It's 1% additional damage. Easy peasy. And the third one, it really depends on what you need for a specific raid. There are ones, I can also show this. Sorry. Ability info all. Pet range. So you also have one here for dark damage reduction, earth damage reduction, bonus versus arc demon. So it really depends on the raid you have. So here you can always be flexible. In Korea, for progging, they use the one which gives you the physical damage reduction. This one here, the hard skin.
And we can say physical defense is better than magic defense.
And go back. For Doc, this is a little bit depending on what you are doing in your stronghold. I mostly only craft fusion materials. So artisanship special and expert work special is the most efficient for me. If you're crafting pots, then you have to look for the specific ability for battle item, healing potion, or whatever the ability is called. And try to aim for that. There is one that can also be really helpful. It is for crafting your tool and giving you a higher chance of making a great success tool here. Artisanship trade skill tool. What this is, so a legendary tool has a chance of giving you 4 to 5 abilities on a roll of a tool. And the great success rate is essentially the 5th slot, because you can't get it if you don't great succeed your tool. So if you want to craft tools, it would be very important to equip this specific ability in your pets. And then, last but not least, best in slot for farm. Stop using it. Don't be lazy. Get a farm, get a logging buddy, and stop farming and do logging. It's fast. It's easy.
Still, if you want to do farm stronghold, then you can also use it.
Then let's see what I get, guys. This is easy peasy.
So if you like this, and if you have a tar, don't think of it. Legendary tar, spend 800 gold. Easy peasy.
Chip. My lovely Cloud Carney is getting tar. Look how happy the homunculus is. Okay, let's see what we get.
The second one.
Okay, she is complete garbage, so we
and
don't
if
want
you
her.
choose the Adalid, then immediately don't look at it there. It's garbage.
Yeah, imagine she's not here, and she's also not here. So Pet Ranch Doc is not bad because we can get both. Ideally, we want to get for the Pet Ranch, as mentioned before, but if you can get something good for the Doc, it's also not the worst.
And by Korean players
take the white
saying Tar legendary, getting legendary effect is not that low possibility.
Guys, they're all afraid of Avel. Holy fuck.
And let's see third one.
Overcome your fear of pain. Get used to it. She's brutal. Oh. Okay, I got him. I got Tar. So that's not bad.
So this epic Tar is a second good ability.
So I got 2 out of 3 best rolls today. Not bad. Oh, we take the gamer Mokoko. So then after you have your pets and you want to place them, you go to do your lovely security division and you would place whatever pet you can do. Obviously, I can't. I have nothing. And you can also easily replace them. I honestly don't know if it costs you something, but I don't think it does from what we've seen from the Korean people.
So for pet ranch, we need 3 basic one. Additional and I don't know.
Strength, dexterity, intelligence.
And, what is it? Defense. Then you need extra for your arc damage or arc demon or demon or whatever that is. So it's better you have a lot of legendary pet.
Yeah, for pet ranch you probably need the most pets. And for farm, as I said, I mean, I will never use farm, so I will not train anything for farm. I mean, maybe if I'm on vacation, could be the only possibility. And then for Doc, craft, try to get what you really need to do in your stronghold. So Abby is sometimes crafting pots. Sometimes you're also crafting like battle items, etc. I'm never doing this, so I will only go for the fusion materials, and then I really don't care anymore.